guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have a lot to share with you today, a lot of updates to fill you guys in on. The biggest thing is probably going to be quite a surprise, and I'm just going to go ahead and say what it is, and that is that if you watched my video that I just posted a couple days ago, you know that I am pregnant after my IVF to IUI cycle. And what you don't know is that I actually filmed that cycle back in July, making me today at the end of September 12 weeks pregnant. So I know that that's going to be a big surprise because a lot of you thought I was posting in real time, and I was originally planning on posting it in real time, and I figured in today I would go through all of my reasonings for why I pushed it and all the things that happened that kind of changed the course of how I wanted to post about this pregnancy. Up until today, all of the videos that you've seen from the IVF cycle to the pregnancy announcement was all filmed back in July. And you can tell because if you watch the video I posted a couple days ago, my hair is definitely quite a bit fresher in the coloring department than it is now because I have not had my hair done obviously throughout the first trimester. And you can definitely tell that it is 2 months more grown out than it was in a video that I posted just a couple of days ago. Before I get started on filling you guys in on everything that has happened in the last couple of months leading me up to this point, I did want to thank the sponsor of today's video. This is a new sponsor, and it is one that has helped me out so much, especially in about the last 5 weeks. I was actually originally supposed to do this sponsorship last month, but I felt so sick and their product was helping me through it. And so I emailed them and I was like, can I push this a month because I really want to keep using it and like seeing how it's going to help me through these weeks of just being so sick. And the sponsor is called Hydrant. Hydrant is a science-backed wellness brand that makes a range of products focusing on hydration performance and mental well-being. So this is going to hydrate you faster than water. Each packet contains 3 times the amount of electrolytes as a sports drink. It has no artificial sweeteners, synthetic colors, or stevia, and it uses real fruit juice powder. Between weeks 7 and 11 of pregnancy, I was so sick. That made keeping myself hydrated and keeping food down really difficult. Drinking water, just plain water when you're pregnant, is hard for a lot of women, and it is very hard for me. I just can't stomach it. It makes me want to throw up. It makes me nauseous. So this has been a literal lifesaver. It's been a game changer. I wish I had had this in my pregnancy with James. I was drinking a lot of Gatorades before I tried this, and this is so much healthier than sports drinks. Hydrant sent me their essentials kit, which comes with all 5 of the functions that they offer, so you can try them out. They have Hydrant no added sugar, sleep, energy, and immunity. My favorite 2 has been the classic Hydrant and the immunity. The immunity one has hydration plus vitamin C for immune wellness, and this is important when you're pregnant because your immune system actually gets suppressed in pregnancy. It's easy, you just take a packet, pour it in your water, stir or shake, and you're ready to go. So if you want to try Hydrant for yourself, you can click on the link in my description and get the essentials pack plus a free water bottle for $20. So that's a great deal. You can try all the different types that they offer plus the free water bottle. Just click the link in my description. Thank you so much, Hydrant, for sponsoring this video and helping me hydrate through this pregnancy. I really, really appreciate it. All right, so let's get into all of the details. First of all, I want to say that I do have 5 update videos that I filmed throughout the first trimester, and I am still going to put those up. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do this because, like I said, the original plan was not to not post this in real time. I wasn't planning on waiting till 12 weeks to post all of this. And so when I finally was at 12 weeks and I posted it, I was kind of like, well, do I just act like I'm experiencing these weeks and post my first trimester videos and then announce it? And I just thought that was getting really complicated and weird. So I just thought I would sit here, I would tell you guys that I am 12 weeks now. At the end of September, I'm due in April, and post the 5 first trimester videos, but you guys will know that they were filmed like back when those weeks were actually happening. Back in July, when I started my IVF cycle, I was intending on it ending in an egg retrieval, as IVF cycles do, and I was planning on posting my IVF process ending in the egg retrieval in one video a couple of days after the retrieval. My plan was then to do another video 5 days later with my blastocyst numbers and everything that had happened between those 5 days and how I was feeling, and then do another video a couple of weeks later with my PGT testing results. The very earliest we were planning on doing a transfer of an embryo back in was going to be October. We were doing a freeze-all. We were not planning on doing a fresh transfer because we did want to genetic test everything. So we were not expecting to have any chance of pregnancy until at least October. When my cycle got canceled and got converted to IUI, obviously my plan on how I was going to do this video changed. And at that point I thought, you know what, the highest likelihood is that we're not going to get pregnant. IUIs have a 10 to 14% chance of working. And even though we did have an IUI previously work for us, our one only other IUI, and so therefore I thought maybe we had a slightly higher chance, maybe on the 14% end. That is still a very low percentage. So in my mind, I was thinking, we're likely not gonna get pregnant. We're likely gonna go straight into another IVF cycle with different medications. And I thought, I'm just gonna wait until I get that negative test and then I'll post this failed cycle. The 2 IVF cycle videos that you saw, I was planning on ending the second one with the results of the IUI being negative. And at that point, I was going to post it back in beginning of August or whenever that time period was. When the result of the pregnancy test was positive, my whole world changed. I filmed that pregnancy announcement video right on my missed period day. I had no idea what my future held. And at that point, I decided that I wanted to wait a couple of weeks. And my thoughts on this was that I knew that my chance of miscarriage was higher than just an average person. I have had 3 miscarriages, and I knew that my risk of ectopic was a lot higher, and I just felt like I wanted to experience whatever was going to happen on my own terms, in my own time, privately. I knew that I was going to talk about it either way. I've been very open about my miscarriages. If this pregnancy had ended in a first trimester miscarriage, I still would have talked about it, but I wanted to grieve on my own and work through those feelings and not to be experiencing them in real time live. And I think that you guys will all understand that feeling of me just in those first few weeks just not knowing what was going to happen and just feeling like I just wanted to feel all of the feelings myself. And as the weeks went on and this baby was growing and we were passing milestones that we hadn't passed with my miscarriages, I started to feel more and more hopeful, but also more protective at the same time, because I haven't had a pregnancy since James where I actually felt like maybe it was going to be okay. And that scared me too. I felt like I was getting even more and more like hopeful and connected to this pregnancy and more scared that something was going to happen. I decided I'm going to wait until my 8-week scan to announce. I'm going to make sure that the baby's measuring on track, because by the 8-week scan with all of my miscarriages, I'd either lost it or I knew loss was inevitable. It was coming. That was a big milestone for me. And once 8 weeks hit, I was going to announce, and then my OB called, and I wasn't supposed to get in with her until 13 weeks, but she was like, come in next week. So then I thought I'll just wait till after my first OB appointment, which is at 9 weeks. And then while I was there, she was like, do you want to do your NIPT blood work, which is the chromosomal blood work that they do where they can test the baby's risk of all the chromosomal abnormalities, including Down syndrome and triploidy, which we've had a triploidy miscarriage. So that was one that I was really scared of, and just all of them. I was scared of all of them. That also can tell you the gender. And she was like, you know, you can do it at 9 weeks. Let's go ahead and try it. So I did that. And then I thought, well, I'm going to wait till I get the results back. I don't know. I just kept like not believing that it was real. And we got the results back, and this baby is low risk for everything. And when I tell you that the biggest relief, the biggest weight off my shoulders happened in that moment, like, that's huge. You know, that is the equivalent of having had a PGT tested embryo implanted in, like, in my mind. I was kind of like, you know, I've passed that point of like, if I had had a PGT embryo implanted and I knew it was healthy. In that moment, I really felt like things might actually be okay. And then I got even more scared. I read these horror stories of people losing their pregnancies at like 10 and 11 weeks. And then I just wanted to wait till 12. So here we are. I know, it's been crazy. As I said, I fully expected to announce this sooner. This has been a whirlwind. It's been crazy. It's not something I expected. You know, we thought October would be the very earliest we would be pregnant, and here I am, like, moving into my second trimester in a week, and we're not even into October yet. Like, it's just, life is crazy. And looking back on my IVF vlogs and seeing how I was like, we have to give these follicles a chance. We have to try. It was like, I knew. I do know the gender. I'm not going to share it quite yet, but I won't wait too long to tell you guys. I do want to double check it via ultrasound. I did this with James as well, just to like make sure. Although I will tell you that the gender matches what I thought it was, not that that means anything. So I definitely think it's correct. But yeah, I will be announcing that very soon. So with that, I've caught you guys up on everything that I know as of now. I do have those videos that I'll put up that I filmed throughout the first trimester. There was a complication that happened in an early week. I think it was week 5. So if you're curious about that, you can watch my first trimester progress. But as of right now, I'm 12 weeks with what we think is a healthy baby according to the blood work, and it is feeling much more real. And I just am so happy that I'm finally able to share all of this with you guys and be in a place where I feel a little bit more secure. I don't think I'm gonna feel completely safe until the baby is out and healthy in my arms, but as good as I can feel at this point, I do. So yeah, like I said, I'll be posting those videos. I will be continuing to do update videos, not every week, but every few weeks I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna try to do them throughout this entire pregnancy. So those will be coming, but I just wanted to catch you guys up to speed of where I'm actually at timing-wise in this pregnancy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am planning on doing a Q&A soon, maybe once all the first trimester videos go up and we're kind of caught up, because I know you guys are gonna have a lot of questions. This is throwing a lot at you at once. And yeah, now that I've announced everything, there's no more secrets. I can really just like be open with you guys on all of this, and it just feels really good. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of the well wishes. So many of you guys are telling me that you're pregnant too. That makes me feel so good and happy for you guys. Anyone who's going through infertility, I am so sorry. I know how horrible it is and how all-consuming it is, and you will get there. You have to get there. You will get there. You will have your baby. So with that, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.